everybody! Do you like jjajangmyeon? Jjajangmyeon is black bean noodles. You see that a lot of Korean dramas and TV shows. They are ordering this kind of black bean noodles. I already posted the recipe, but today is very upgraded version and also deluxe version because I'm going to use also seafood and meat and lots of vegetables and also big. It's called 쟁반 jjajangmyeon, noodles and black bean sauce platter. Served in a large platter. It's like a mountain. 4 people, 6 people, you guys can all share together. First, let's make some infused oil. We need 1/3 cup vegetable oil or corn oil. And medium high heat and around 1 minute. Heat up. And then I will use 2 or 3 green onion cut into 1 inch long. Oil is heated. And turn down the heat to medium. So I'm making really delicious green onion infused oil. And because with this oil, we'll cook everything today. So very important. Keep frying until this green onion turns golden brown. Okay, done. See? I'm going to strain this. So this is around 5 tablespoons. Very hot now. My black bean paste. So you can find this in Korean grocery store. One-third cup. And 1 tablespoon more. This amount. We need to add this oil, infused oil, 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. So turn on the heat. And then just mix and stir. Just we fry this black bean paste with infused oil. This kind of jjajangmyeon is very rich. It should be like a lot of oil. Kind of looks oily and so they're tasty. Now it's bubbling now. So keep stirring so that it's not stick to the bottom. Be careful when you stir fry, oil may splash. And then turn off. Like this, look at this consistency. And this now black bean paste is so nicely oily and tasty looking and smells so good. And I will set aside here. And then next, this leftover oil, just let's add here. And I will cook everything in this pot. And then heat up. This is 8 ounce pork or beef. You can use pork belly. But I try not to use too much fat. Pork shoulder, I'm using pork shoulder. Chop it up. 8 ounce pork. Just add here. I need to cut all my vegetables and stir fry this pork. I'm going to stir fry just around 5 to 6 minutes, just until crunchy, real crispy. That's why people love my jjajangmyeon. Later I add water and boil. While you are eating, you still kind of feel the crunchiness. So good. So this is my vegetables. Cabbage, zucchini, onion, and potato. So you have to keep stirring this. And potato, this is too much. I need only 4 ounce. 4 ounce. And onion, we gotta add lots of onion, this. And this is zucchini. Zucchini also this amount. Let's stir this. So first, I washed all vegetables. Cut up this. And onion. When you make jjajangmyeon, onion is very important. If you skip this onion, not tasty. Okay, nice. Zucchini too. Look at that, nice, beautiful, just a little light brown. But I like to keep stirring until crunchy. Cuttlefish. Cuttlefish is a kind of a squid. And I prepared 4 shrimp, 4 large shrimp. Just I will chop it up a little bit. I already cleaned this shrimp. Like this. So meanwhile, my pork is done. So I'm going to add this all my vegetables. And stir. I just keep stirring until all these vegetables are just slightly cooked, not fully. Around 5 minutes, I keep stirring like this. Now let's go back to seafood. Seafood is just what I wanted to look at this beautiful, look like a pineapple. I found this Korean grocery store in the frozen section, but just in case if you are interested in, you just buy this cuttlefish and remove all this skin. And then inside cut in half and like this pattern. Cut like diagonally like this. And then opposite way like this. We just score this way. Okay, I'll go back to my vegetables. And just cut this size like this. You can buy this pre-cut squid, or you can score your own squid like this. So I'm going to use this. Shrimp. Busy. Cooking, washing, and all at the same time. And then now I see that my vegetables are really like withered. Empty a little bit in the center. This black bean paste. So see, black bean paste still has a lot of oil. We need this. And seafood. Mix. Now it's time to add water. So 3 cups of water. 1, 2, 3. It's a medium-high heat. And cover. Adding seafood is a little complicated, but if you guys don't want seafood, just meat. Meat I used 8 ounce. Instead of 8 ounce, use 1 pound and skip the seafood. Then you can say, I made jjajangmyeon instead of 쟁반 짜장면. 쟁반 짜장면 means kind of a little bit like a luxury. Making sauce is so easy, but later after cooking, and then I'm going to make it kind of thick. You know, the sauce is a little bit like a kind of smooth and soft, creamy. What makes this happen? And we need starch powder. is called slurry, potato starch and water mixture. So 2 tablespoons potato starch, 2 tablespoons, quarter cup water. Mix this. Just set aside here. Noodles. 짜장면 noodles are special because the noodles are chewy and thicker than somen, kind of thick. So when you go to the Korean Chinese restaurant and you order 짜장면, and always the noodles are thicker, and then sometimes they make on the spot. This one is, I got this from Korean store, and find this kind of noodle, thick. Usually the frozen or sometimes the refrigerator section. Check this out. You see, noodles. I'm going to use these 2 bundles. Meanwhile, I'm boiling my water. Let's check out the potato. This potato is fully cooked. Then add slurry and add this little by little. Let's taste the sauce. Savory, yummy. But I like to add some sugar here. So when I add sugar, much more tasty. Just 1 tablespoon. It'll be so delicious, I guarantee. And 1 teaspoon sesame oil. And turn off. My black bean sauce is well done. So now I gotta cook this noodles. It's already hot. The camera is right here, so I have to bring this one so that you guys can see more clearly. Okay, this noodle, let's uncoil. Okay, let's go. Untwist this time. Cover. So I'm going to cook this noodle 5 to 6 minutes. Finishing time is coming soon, so that I'm getting more and more excited. How about you? You too, right? Easily boiling over, and a couple minutes later, and then just after that you don't have to close the lid. Just let it cook like this. Let's see if this is cooked. It's cold water. So delicious. But I want to cook 1 more minute. This one is yellow pickled radish, 단무지. And I usually just serve this as a side dish, but you guys also, you can just serve with the kimchi. Here you go. And sauce. This is black bean paste. Just a little bit, very salty. So this is side dish for this. Let's rinse noodles. I will add these noodles to this sauce and mixing together, and then they serve right after mixing, and you gotta eat because the noodles are going to get soggy. So now let's turn up again. Add the noodles. Nice. Isn't it? Looks so good. Okay. Turn off. Let me taste. So delicious. 단무지. Perfect. Shrimp. It's not spicy at all, so children will love it. When I eat this sauce is splash everywhere. When I was young, whenever we go to the Chinese restaurant, first thing we have to order is 짜장면. Yeah, we clean up each other. Hey, you have this here. Today, we made 쟁반 짜장면, noodles and black bean sauce platter. Enjoy my recipe. See you next time. Bye.